Jupiter Media presents
Destination Australia, promoting Australian education and development of Nepalese diaspora in Australia.
The International College of Management, Sydney. ICMS is a higher education institution offering degree at the diploma level and above in a variety of fields related to business, hospitality and international tourism to Australian and international students. The 1996 founded ICMS is based in Sydney. It has two campuses. One beautiful campus is in Manly and city campus is in Pitt Street, Sydney CBD. In order to share more information about ICMS, Senior Vice President Mr. Todd Palioca joined the Destination Australia talk show while visiting Nepal.
Destination Australia, promoting Australian education and development of Nepalese diaspora in Australia.
Hello and namaste. Welcome to Destination Australia television show. This show is focusing for Study in Australia program, and we are physically visiting prominent university colleges and reporting you about the real ground situation, how international students are surviving there and how they are sharing experience with you. This is the main focus of my show. So today I am going to give you some information about ICMS. To provide you the fresh information, we have very special guest from college side who is none other than Todd Palioca, and he is Senior Vice President. Let's welcome him to the show. Todd, you are welcome on our show.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here, and thanks for that fantastic introduction.
Okay, so especially talking about this television show, Destination Australia is always like reporting to students and parents about the potential of Study in Australia program.
Yep.
And we just like finished our Destination Australia featuring camping last November and December, and that was on 5 popular cities, 5 university, 5 vet and 5 higher education. In this case, today you are here to like share something about ICMS. Yes. So let's have a talk about your Nepal visit for this time.
Sure.
At first.
Well, firstly, thank you for coming to Australia when you did. We loved having you, and it was a really, really fantastic visit. Why am I here? I'm here really to say thank you because we have such wonderful partners here. We kind of established our business in Nepal about 10 years ago, and then it was a bit hard because no one knew about ICMS. So from my point of view, we're coming here, a lot of meetings introducing ICMS to the market. Since then, we've had hundreds of students from Nepal. So really, my job this time is to say thank you to our partners, it's to say thank you to our students, and it's to say thank you to the industry in Nepal that's really supported ICMS. So it's wonderful to be able to do this, and also after this I'll be able to see a lot of our partners here in Nepal and enjoy time with them, maybe some dinner and some nice lunches too. But yes, it's a really exciting time, and it's wonderful to be back because I haven't been back since COVID.
Yeah, we are continuously like following here in local activities of ICMS and talking with popular agents and the local representative as
Sure.
well. Let's have a talk about International College of Management, Sydney, ICMS.
Sure. Well, I'll try and sum it up as quickly as possible. We started in 1996. And if anyone knows our famous campus, it's known as the Castle on the Hill. It's a beautiful, beautiful castle located in Manly, which is about 20 minutes from the CBD. So for all your viewers out there, if they haven't seen the castle before, if they've watched the movie The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio, that's where it was filmed. So it's a beautiful building. We started in 1996. Since then, obviously, we've grown quite a bit. We now have a campus in the CBD as well of Sydney. I must say there are some fantastic cities around Australia. I'm a bit biased. I think Sydney is the best, as I should, because our institution is from there. But obviously for students from Nepal, Sydney is a very, very popular destination. For us, I find the students prefer the city campus because it's really well located, about 10 minutes walk from Central Station, but our Manly campus is the most famous. And right now, we're sitting at about 2,000 students. So we started about 25 years ago with 20 students, and now we have 2,000 students from 52 different countries.
Okay, great. So let's have a talk about the quality of education at ICMS. Actually,
Sure.
through our television show, we are exploring the opportunity from US, Australia, UK, India, and other popular destinations.
Sure.
So how you assure that ICMS is delivering globally standard education?
Sure. So firstly, I think the most important thing is we know that the most important thing is our academic integrity, and we are an academic institution. So for us, we invest heavily on our academic side. And this is not just people with PhDs. This is very important to us, and we believe in this. But also we believe to have people that have real world experience and have business experience so they can pass that on into the classroom. I think people may not know this about ICMS, but every single course, whether you do an undergraduate, postgraduate, even a diploma, has an internship included. So as part of your learning, you're not only doing it in the classroom, you're doing it in the real world, and we're helping students get jobs. So I think we really, really put a lot of emphasis in that. And I think the most important part is that we focus on graduate outcomes. The most important thing that we want is the students to graduate with a job and be successful. So we do put a lot of emphasis in this. Our track record speaks for itself. We have some of the highest graduation employment rates in Australia, if not the highest. So I think our investment in the quality of the program, the quality of our academic staff has meant that, you know, we're finding that students are really enjoying themselves. And most importantly, studying is important, but you also want to get a job afterwards and possibly relocate to Australia or stay longer, or, you know, use your post-study work visa options. So we do invest heavily in it, and our results, I believe, speak for themselves.
Okay, great. So Australia has developed its teaching pedagogy really on applied way.
Yes.
And the industry-related courses and versatile courses are there.
Yeah.
So what are the popular courses at ICMS?
Sure. So I would say if we're just starting from a high level, we have a lot more postgraduate students and undergraduate students from Nepal. This is by design. I think our postgraduate courses fit the Nepalese market really well. They're 2 years. They all have a 6-month internship at the end. And from a price level, I believe, you know, they're well priced. So this is the first starting point. The second starting point is ICMS, when they first started, the course we became famous for was tourism and hospitality. And this industry in Nepal is huge. I'm staying at a beautiful new hotel here in Kathmandu, the Marriott, and it's wonderful, and the service is incredible. So from my point of view, we find that a lot of students are going down this route, and it would be a bachelor or a master's, but usually a master's in business focusing in tourism and hospitality. Now, this we're finding is great as well because the students are moving into this industry in Australia. So I'll talk about it a bit later, but we do have a shortage of people in Australia, and we need people to come work, obviously, and this is part of the course. We are a business school, so we have a lot of business focused courses as well, and every course will have that core business structure. So there are quite a few Nepalese students that are choosing our kind of MBA style courses, which are really popular. And then we are known for our master of events as well. So there are a lot of big events coming to this country, and there has been, and it's been growing. So this is a growing industry. So I think they're probably the main ones. Yes, we have other areas, but I'd be here for too long talking about it. But certainly the tourism and hospitality focus for us has been very popular here in Nepal, and the students that we get from this country in that area are absolutely excellent.
Okay, great. So during our journey program, we are often like sharing about the experience of international students.
Sure.
And they are talking about the infrastructure, international student caring unit and other things, so that they feel very happy and they feel their second home for the particular college and university.
Sure.
In this case, how you distinguish or what are the unique selling points in terms of faculty, facilities and infrastructure of ICMS?
Sure. So I guess the cool thing about our institution is internationals in our name. So we were established for international students. So before this interview, I checked. Right now on campus, we have 53 different nationalities. So for us, this is nothing new. We've been doing this since we started. One of the things that's fantastic about ICMS is if you think about it, 50-something countries and 2,000 students, that diversity is huge. So I'd like to say from the top, I think we're really good at it. We've done it for a really long time and it's something that we're comfortable with. We also try our best to culturally understand each nationality, and everyone is going to be different. So if I can speak from experience, I first came to this country in 2017 and fell in love with it. It's beautiful here. The students that come to ICMS, we encourage them to obviously enjoy Australia, but don't forget where you come from. So we feel we have communities. We have the Nepalese Students Association. We have people in student services that are from Nepal to help students. We have a wellness and a mental health area that knows different nationalities and the problems that they face. So I feel we're very good at it, but we also embrace and encourage it. And I think the most important thing is when you put all nationalities together, it's them feeling comfortable to be themselves. So that's something that we do. And I know for a fact that you can talk to a lot of our alumni from Nepal, and either they're back in Nepal or still in Australia, and they will tell you the same thing. They're all very proud to be Nepalese and be at our institution. The other cool thing just to note is on at the front of our college, we have flags hanging up. We have 22 flags, so areas for flags. So we can't have all the countries, but we always have Nepal hanging because your flag is the coolest flag out of all of them, the two mountains. So we're really proud of our international students, and I think you can know that we respect all cultures. We welcome all cultures and we want them to feel comfortable.
Okay, great. So definitely Nepalese are doing very well there in Australia, and like talking about their progress, you already like elaborately like far-sighted, and they are occupy their professional horizon as well.
Yeah.
So let's have a talk about the opportunities for deserving students, those who are trying to get best scholarship scheme, how ICMS is offering that sort of scholarship.
Sure. So firstly, we have a huge range of scholarships. And historically, Nepal has done very well with these. So, and it's not just, we don't always select someone based on you're the smartest person, because this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a well-rounded person. So all of our scholarship have the integrity. You have to go through the process. You have to submit an essay, and we also like to interview the students. I've had the privilege of interviewing students for the scholarship for a number of years. We've had a number of successful people from Nepal. All of the different scholarships that are available are all on our website. And I guess from my point of view, I'm encouraging students, I'll look in the camera now, apply for them, because it's important, right? Because a lot of people think, oh, I'm never going to get this, or I'm not smart enough, or, I'm too nervous. But it's amazing what you can achieve if you just set your mind to it and give it a chance. So for all the students, do apply. Available on our website, and I can tell a bit more information later, but we do have staff here as well that are very well versed on all of our scholarships, and they can pass on the details.
Okay, so let's have a talk about the ICMS career prospect.
Yes.
Once they complete the degree, UG or PG from the ICMS,
yes,
what are the career prospects in local market, and how ICMS is collaborating with different industry and the job market?
Okay, great question. So This is what I believe we're the best at. If we're talking just like the PG program, for instance, if you graduate with a postgraduate course in Australia, you are eligible, if you study for 2 years or more, you are eligible for something called a post-study work visa, and you can stay and you can work. This visa will help you get a job, but it doesn't guarantee you a job because you still have to go to, it just allows you to work. What we have done is in the postgraduate course, we have put a compulsory internship at the end of the course. So we get every single student a job before they graduate. They work full-time. There's no limit on hours during this time. They work full-time in an industry that they want to work in. They generally are getting paid for this. And then when they graduate, a lot of times the company will say, "You are amazing. Can you stay and work longer and continue to work for our company?" So that's why we have such a high graduate placement rate, because of the internships that we offer. Australia in general right now, we were very safe during the COVID period. We closed our borders. The problem with doing this is when you reopen them, no one has come in.
Yeah.
So we still have a shortage of people, and we have a lot right now for ICMS. We have more jobs available, more internships available than we have students. So this is definitely something that we spend a lot of time on, we work very hard on, and I believe it's the biggest competitive advantage we have over other institutions that might be bigger, but the thing they can't do is get students a job. So that's the first question. The second question about international institutions and how we collaborate. We collaborate with institutions all around the world. And it's important to do this, whether it's exchange, whether it's study abroad, or whether it's an articulation agreement where you would work out maybe 2 years in one place and 2 years in another. And we will continue to do this. We think it's really important because you can always learn. You can always get better. You can always find new ways of teaching and new methods that institutions are using. So most of our articulation agreements right now are in Europe. We work very closely with a lot of German institutions and French institutions, and we have quite a few in the US. We're starting to move to Asia and look at that, and we would love to collaborate with some institutions here in Nepal. It's something that we've always wanted to do, and we're looking to grow that, and even study tours and things. So there's a lot of opportunity for us, and we can't wait to look at that in the future as well.
Yeah, great. So this is the final message time.
Sure.
What is your message to the prospective student and parents, those who want to get information about studying in ICMS and want to enroll on ICMS?
I think the most important thing about ICMS is we understand you, because we have been in Nepal for a number of years and we have had some amazing Nepalese students. What I recommend is very simple. We have 2 dedicated staff members that are from Nepal but work for ICMS, and they are the experts in everything ICMS. Their names are Isha and Anu, and they're incredible. So my advice is go speak to them. They will tell you everything about our courses. They will show you how you can apply. They can show you how we would help you with the visa. But the most important thing is they can show you how when you graduate, you will be able to get a post-study work visa and also get a fantastic job, which is the most important thing. Studying is important, but we want you to be able to extend your career afterwards and get your dream job that you're looking for. So there's so much help out there.
Okay, great. Todd, thank you so much for your valuable time and thoughts. And it's a really informative session that students and parents can get decision in their higher education and career prospect. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been wonderful being here.
Destination Australia, promoting Australian education and development of Nepalese diaspora in Australia.